Hi everyone, welcome to the next episode of the Explain series with your host Dr Bret Palmer. Today we're going to have another review of testosterone, and more importantly, if you have low testosterone, what can you do with it? When you go for a blood test and you measure testosterone, you're not actually interested in the total testosterone level per se, you're actually interested in the free testosterone, because that's the one that actually, as it were, carries the punch or makes the difference. And your free testosterone very much is dependent on a protein which the liver produces called the sex hormone binding globulin. If your liver produces more sex hormone binding globulin than you think is required, what happens is the testosterone binds to that globulin, hence why it's called binding globulin, and that means it reduces the amount of free testosterone in your body. What should you be doing if you feel you have low testosterone? By all means, go and get it checked. But before you get it checked, first look at your lifestyle. If you smoke, you drink a lot of alcohol, you take marijuana, you're overeating and you're overweight, your testosterone is going to be low. You have to change those lifestyle factors first. So eat a good diet in vegetables, a bit of fruit, lots of protein, lose a bit of weight, and do exercise. And when I say do exercise, I do not mean take up marathon running and do lots and lots of cardio. It has to be resistance exercises. It doesn't have to be weights. It can be done at home. It can be body weight exercises or calisthenics. But you have to find it challenging and hard, and it should be done 3 or 4 times a week, because that has a direct impact on the amount of sex hormone binding globulin you produce. And so exercise, diet, you are what you eat, and also plenty of sleep. And I wouldn't underestimate alcohol. You hear a lot of stuff on the internet about people saying, well, there was one study that if you drink red wine that is high in antioxidants, then that actually decreases your sex hormone binding globulin. Yes, there's an element of truth in that, but usually people don't just have one glass of wine of an evening. And so what you want to do is cut down your total alcohol intake, as opposed to finding excuses as to why you can have the odd glass here or there. Once you've sorted out all those lifestyle factors, you've got yourself a bit fitter, then by all means, if you're still feeling something's lacking, then go to your doctor. And you want to get your total testosterone levels checked, and you want your free testosterone levels checked. If that is normal, also well and good. If, however, the free testosterone seems to be quite low, then the next test your doctor can do is to measure your sex hormone binding globulin. Now, if your sex hormone binding globulin is particularly high, there are a number of investigations your doctor could do to find out what could be going wrong. And there are many problems in the body that can cause an increase in sex hormone binding globulin. If you're severely underweight as well as being severely overweight, too much caffeine in your diet, and general aging also increases your sex hormone binding globulin. Other things that can cause it as well, which are a lot rarer, are, for example, too much iron in the body. And so if you're taking a lot of supplementation, and as a male you're taking iron supplementation as well as eating meat, you could very well have too much iron in your body. And the only way you're going to find that out is not by ferritin, is by doing iron studies. Other things to look out for if you're thinking you're having low testosterone because you're feeling a little bit depressed and things aren't going quite right for you. You also need to make sure that your basic nutritional status is good, so you can always get your vitamin D checked, vitamins B1 and 12, as well as your magnesium and zinc levels. Okay, so that was just a quick video just to correct some of the things I didn't say in the last testosterone video. I hope you found that useful. Take care. Goodbye.